guys, Dolly here. Welcome back to Gypsy Rose Papery. Today on Junk Journal for Beginners, I am going to do a little channel hop along with Terri from Terri Wood and Climmy from Climmies Creations. They're going to help me out and show you guys some ways in which you can incorporate junk mail or upcycle junk mail to put into your journals. And this is the finished version, so if you want to see how I created this from a junk mail envelope, then please keep on watching. And then I have these leaves that I already used in my little fall journal that I showed on my Instagram stories. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely go check it out because I do post updates and other little tidbits that you won't see here on YouTube, and it's at Gypsy Rose Papery, just like my YouTube name. So definitely go on there, like and comment, because apparently that is the only way Instagram now will show you anybody's content. So even if you're following them, if you don't like / comment on the person's posts, then the likelihood of them coming up on your feed and you seeing what they're posting regularly is literally 0 to none. But these I used in that journal, and they are from the Michael's dollar spot. And then I just have some random bits of, well, that's not fall, but fall papers that I kind of have lying around. This is a Digi that printed out all wonky on me, so I definitely want to use this. Okay, so here I just separated a few of the fabrics, just little strips that I want to use on here. And the first thing I'm going to do is distress the envelope. Okay, so this is what the envelope will look like once you've distressed it. So here the first thing you want to do is kind of decide what your main pattern is going to be, or what the theme of the journal, I guess is what I'm saying, because the majority of the paper that you will use to kind of collage will be this main and central theme. So obviously mine is a fall theme, and so I have quite a few pumpkins. I really love pumpkins. And I have some words here, some fall words, and I mean, I have a lot of stuff. So basically it's kind of look at what you have and then decide from there. The other thing that I'm gonna do is to kind of cover some of the really kind of dark parts. I have these like scrap coffee paper strips that I might just glue on, just to make it more of a blank canvas, and that way I can just focus on decorating. And these I'm not going to worry about, neither this, because we're going to entirely cover this flap. I'm going to go ahead and do the leaves because you really will be able to see. And the easiest way to cut flaps is to line the inside, so kind of like this, right? Kind of just let it hang over like this, and then just take a pen or a pencil and just trace, and that way you can just cut this out and then just glue on. So we're gonna check out the other side, and if there's any peek through, we can cut around that. Okay, and then the other side is going to be just the same. Okay, and so then here, just to edit it and clean it up a little bit, just places where it's sticking out, you're just going to want to go ahead and clean it up and just trim it. So on this side, I really love the words here, so I'm just going to kind of see which one has the words that I like and kind of cut around that. And so before I stick this on, I'm going to want something underneath, and it can kind of extend past this, but I want something else peeking out through here. So I really like this Tim Holtz wallpaper, and I love how the orange and the blue kind of play on each other. So I'm gonna cut a strip of this. I really like this piece here. I'm just gonna tear, and so sort of like like this, but I already love how this looks. And here I may want to put some fabric. I do really like this side here, maybe this black with the leaves. This is so pretty. And then fabric is a little bit more difficult to mess around with, so try to get it down as close to perfect, but still not perfect, as you can. And then here we're gonna put this really pretty gold fabric. Okay. And then I wanted to add a little bit of washi. So it looks really cute already. I may add some more kind of little textiles on here. I don't know yet. Maybe put a leaf on there. But for now, this will do. So now we can move on to the front. So in the front, I really wanted to use this collage page that kind of got all kinds of messed up. So what I think I'll do is I'll cut this piece out. So right about there, and there's this kind of space hanging out up there, and I think that would look perfect with some of this fabric here. There's a little gap here, and I really love these little orange flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick those there. So on this one, I super love this fabric, and I want to use a whole big chunk of this in here somewhere. So I was thinking maybe here, but then we have this kind of gap here. So for there, I'm gonna use a little piece of this gold leaf. Well, actually, hold on. If I put this here, then I can kind of cover this with this here. I'll do that. And then a little autumn harvest banner can go there. Or we can also see if we can add a little bit of this textile and just put glue where you think. Definitely in that little space right there. But definitely like kind of like all around down here. I'm gonna lay that down. And we're gonna lay down our little autumn harvest banner. So here we still have some more stuff to cover. I think what I'm going to do here is I really want to use my last piece of fabric. I want there to be contrast. So I'm going to use these pumpkins to kind of mark off that space before I go ahead and glue this down. And just a side tip that I'll give you, other than crafting wise, keep your area clean, because that'll keep you motivated. When your area is all cluttered, you start getting frustrated and it just becomes a mess. So just keep your area clean. And so here I'm going to, I really love this leaf pattern and the berries, but I don't want to cover up too much of the pumpkin. So I'm just gonna move it up some, because I'm gonna actually put a leaf down here and then you won't be able to see that spot. So Let's go ahead and put glue down first. And then we're going to take a little leaf. And I don't think we have quite enough red up here, but I think I might layer these. So maybe like this. And then maybe some of just this print here would look really cool right there. And then we can put down our leaves. Actually, before we put down our leaves, I wanted to put some textile behind this, so 1 second. And I'm just gonna use this yellow color, like a mustard. And so basically, gonna kind of wrap it around in a circle. But probably bigger than that. 1 second. Use 3 fingers. You want a nice big round circular shape. And you can put your glue down to kind of hold it into place. But sort of like this. And then you're gonna put your leaves over this guy right here. So the guy across the street decided to cut his grass right as I'm almost finishing up this video. Great. But I think that is it for our little junk journal, or junkalope, shall we say? Shall we call it a junkalope? If anybody else used that term before, I am sorry. It's just something that came to mind just now. But I think we're good. I'm gonna add some washi just to tie up the back with this. I'll probably put it somewhere. Let's see. Probably put it somewhere here. And then maybe here, underneath the crochet. And that is it. You can distress the washi if you'd like, if it's too bright. But that is our little junkalope, and it's really sturdy now because of all the textiles, but I really loved how this came out. I'm in love with it. I want to make like a million more. Well, that's kind of an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. But I really, really, really love how this came out. So pretty, and so layered. But yeah, these are super easy to make, and look how cool we made this junkalope compared to, let's pretend this is the same one, but it's not. Compared to a plain white, we turned it into this. So I want to thank everyone that's joined me today. Again, don't forget to check out my Instagram at Gypsy Rose Papery. Remember to like and to comment if you want to see me on your feed. Otherwise, you're going to miss my post. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!